Hey guys, before the video starts, this video was filmed like a couple of weeks ago, so it might seem a bit out of date. I was going to do a different video today, but I've just come back from the doctor's. I've got an ear infection, which is brilliant, super helpful for the up and coming new year. Anyway, this video was filmed a couple of weeks ago. It was meant to be uploaded the day Black Widow came out, but I already had 2 other videos that day and I was like, oh, this is overkill, probably shouldn't upload another one. And I just forgot to upload it on a different day. So it's being uploaded now. You're welcome. Anyway, hopefully next year we'll have a lot more videos and be a bit more concise and have better quality editing and film and sound. I know we definitely need a microphone, would be nice. I'm hoping to do some reviews for TV shows, maybe an updated comic book haul. Any suggestions for what you want to see me do next year, please let me know down below. Also, we've got this big thing looming of the children's safety standard on YouTube. Obviously my content has things that may appeal to kids, but I don't talk about things that kids would want to hear. So I don't know what's happening with that. Fingers crossed I don't get fined. Be lovely if I didn't. I mean, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. I don't want kids to stumble on my videos and watch it and hear bad words and hear things that kids shouldn't hear and, you know, that influence them, and I don't want to... it's just stupid is what I'm trying to get out. Anyway, I thought I'd put this at the start of the video just to let you know what I'm planning for next year, and just to say I hope you guys have had a great holiday and that you have a happy new year. And I'll let you get back to the video. Hello wolves! Have you ever watched a movie and recognised an actor and gone, hey, I recognise him from somewhere? Yeah, that's because they're actors and this is their job. They tend to be in a lot of things. But have you seen the same actors in different comic book movies? Again, yes, it is their job. They tend to pop up in different things from time to time. That was the strangest intro I've done for a while. Anyway, if you didn't get that or have read the title, today we'll be looking at some different actors that have been in multiple comic book movies, whether they're good or whether they're bad. Also, special shout out to IMDb. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Let's start with the captain himself and my future husband, if my prayers are answered. Chris Evans. His first comic book role was in the Fantastic Four in 2005 as Johnny Storm, an iconic role. Well, I would say iconic, others maybe not so much. He would later reprise his role in the sequel Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer in 2007. You can't deny that out of the 3 Fantastic Four films, the 2 with Chris Evans in were the best. And that's really high praise. He later starred in the animated TNMT film alongside Sarah Michelle Gellar, which is a really weird pairing. He played Casey Jones. Before researching this, I had no idea he was in an animated movie, but since learning this, my life has become marginally better. In 2009, he played Nick Gant in the criminally underrated film Push, which I loved, even though it could have been fleshed out more, and the actual main girl in it, the love interest, I didn't understand her part at all. But Chris Evans, Dakota Fanning, amazing. They should have done a sequel, they should have carried it on, or they should have just done, like, I don't know, flesh the characters out a bit more. I'm including this because they did have a tie-in comic by Wildstorm. Don't worry, we're nearly at the golden age. Don't worry, bear with me. He was in the movie The Losers, based on the Vertigo comic of the same name. He played Jake Jensen and sported a very goatee look. Speaking of looks, Chris played Lucas Lee in Scott Pilgrim vs. World in the same year as Losers. Scott Pilgrim is my favourite movie, and although Chris's part was a smaller one, it was memorable. Playing the second Evil X with the very impressive eyebrows isn't an easy feat. Those eyebrows, yes. Don't worry, we've made it. From 2011 till 2019, he played Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, a role that has pushed Chris into superstardom and into my heart. He sadly bowed out of the role earlier this year with no plans to return. Oh, darkness, my old friend. In 2013, Chris played Curtis Everett in a super underrated film. He's in a lot of super underrated films, I've noticed, called Snowpiercer, a movie based on a French comic book. 10 out of 10 would recommend that film. So that's 13 comic books for Chris Evans. Brava! Round of applause. I'm sure you'll all give him a round of applause at home too. Ryan Reynolds himself has starred in many a comic book movie, starting in 2004 as Hannibal King in Blade Trinity, his first Marvel film. Side note, he looks super strange with facial hair. Or is that just me? That might just be me. He looks a bit strange with facial hair. His next comic book film wasn't the best. In fact, it was pretty bad. Well, no, I was going to try and redeem it, but I don't think I can. 2011 saw the release of Green Lantern. Wait, redeemable part? I think this may be where he met Blake, so redeemable for Ryan. Not so much for the audience. Next up, Ryan played Nick Walker in the 2013 commercial failure R.I.P.D., which is based on a Dark Horse comic book. And finally, we have reached Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool. First seen back in Wolverine Origins, but we don't like to bring that up. Then correctly adapted for his first two solo films, Deadpool 1 and 2, have been wildly successful. And it seems like Deadpool may be one of the only Fox-owned properties to move over to the MCU. Deadpool is really one of the only characters that can comment on the big shift in companies. He could mention that he was a Fox-owned property and now that he belongs to Mickey Mouse or something, you know, he can poke fun at it. Also, I kind of want to see Josh Brolin stay on as Cable because how traumatic would that be for Nebula and Gamora? Halle Berry. Halle Berry has been in 4 X-Men films as Storm from 2000 till 2014. And I guess we can all agree that she was pretty good as the mutant. She was also had a part in the Kingsman sequel in 2017 as Ginger. If only it was that. If only that was it. She didn't do any more. She left and did only them and didn't do anything before them. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Should we just get it over with? Catwoman! What went wrong with Catwoman, apart from everything? It's so loosely based on the actual DC character that if you changed the name to Feline Woman, no one would bat an eyelid. I truly believe that Halle Berry thought this movie would be a defining moment of her career, but instead of winning awards for her talent, she's getting a Razzie for Worst Actress. Fun fact, while accepting her award, she brought on an Oscar she had previously won and accepted her Razzie saying, "First of all, I want to thank Warner Bros. Thank you for putting me in a piece of shit, god-awful movie. It was just what my career needed." To be fair, it hasn't really slowed down her career that much. The film actually held the title of highest grossing female-led superhero movie until 2017 when Wonder Woman burst onto the scene. Can you imagine that? Next up, we've got Ben Affleck. When Daredevil came out, I was 4, and I liked the movie based on the colours because I was 4. I liked it just like I liked the tweenies. I watched this movie many times and we had it on DVD and I liked it. And then I got into comics, mainly stolen ones from my brother, and realised how much better they were over the movies we had. I mean, even Affleck himself hates this movie. The only movie I regret is Daredevil. It just killed me. I love that story, that character, and the fact that it got fucked up the way it did stays with me. The film was enough of a success to spawn a spin-off, Elektra. Of course, he also played Batman in Batman v Superman and Justice League. He was cut from the role due to a stint in rehab. He tried to get the role back, but obviously was denied that, and it's now gone to Robert Pattinson. Ben, if you're watching, which I'm sure you're definitely not, my well wishes are with you. I hope you overcome your addiction and I hope everything works out for you. And on to our final actor who's played multiple comic book characters, not ever, but for this video. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Aaron Taylor Johnson first hit the mainstream with his breakout role in the 2010 film Kick-Ass as the title character. The film got a sequel, but I'm sure everyone could agree the first one was vastly better. And if anything, the second one kind of ruined Kick-Ass and Hit Girl as characters for me. And of course, he played the MCU's version of Quicksilver in Age of Ultron. I did think it was a shame he was killed so soon in Age of Ultron. I understand it was a pivotal point in Wanda's MCU journey, but to get rid of the speedster in his first movie was a shame. I know Evan Peters' Quicksilver and his Quicksilver get compared a lot, but you can't do that. Sure, I agree the Peter Maximoff running scenes were way cooler than the ones we got in the MCU version. Pietro Maximoff's running scenes were kind of like Sonic, but they're from 2 different companies. They're 2 separate characters now. They got different names. You know, just let them be. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. That was just something I thought I'd do. I don't know why. Just thought I would. If you have any video suggestions, please let me know down below. Any suggestions for who should be on that list next, origin videos, how's your day been? Let me know down below. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. I do videos like this every single week, and I do trailer reactions as well. If you want to be notified when I upload, click that bell down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you didn't. It is your opinion. I have a Twitter, Tumblr and Instagram that you can go follow. They are down below and at the end of this video. And I will see you next time. Bye, little wolves.